Welcome to Daily Buzz News. MPs grill Gen Fani Molefe over 360 million rand SAPS tender scandal. Explosive clash on alleged bribes to Cat Matlala.
General, I want to understand in terms of Medicare 24, how did a bidder whose sole director, namely Cat Matlala, has a criminal record for theft and who was already implicated in procurement fraud as far back as Tembisa in May 2023, pass through your bid chair, evaluation and adjudication committees without any red flags being raised? And does SAPS not even conduct basic criminal or background checks on its suppliers?
In the procurement process, no, we don't do that. There are instances where there are commodities where we run background checks, and for instance, in the IT environment, we do that. The end user will indicate to us if we have to do that. In this instance, no, they were not done.
For a 360 million rand contract, you don't check who you're dealing with?
We didn't do it, Chair. In the procurement process, this normally gets done by the end user.
No, but I don't care about the end user. I care about supply chain management, because Auditor General shows us that in the past financial year, SAPS had over 650 million rand irregular expenditure. You're telling me that you didn't do criminal record checks on Cat Matlala?
No, we didn't.
Earlier on, you said poor performance but value for money. Do you still believe that? Poor performance but value for money. You are justifying poor performance. And I was thinking about this. It's like saying, I have a cheating husband, but he's providing. Does that make it right?
It's not right. Chair, maybe for what I should have said, which based on the discussion with honorable members, I should have indicated that we paid for the services, so money did not disappear. But in terms of value for money, we have done the determination. It's not me that said there was no value for money. It is the person that did the determination, and that report is available in the for committee members to interrogate it. But indeed, poor performance we have experienced.
Okay. Before I get into my question, it's just something that I picked up now. The minister only ever called you in for the Medicare 24 contract, nothing else. Nothing else. And because that had surfaced in the media. No other contracts.
Nothing whatsoever.
So before this contract, there was nothing else in the media that popped up?
Nothing else.
That would have grabbed his attention or grabbed your attention, that would sort of have an urgent meeting?
I have never been called by the minister or his office pertaining to issues of procurement.
So even though in March 2025, and I just came across this now, there's a headline, accused appear in court for over 88 million tender fraud in SAPS. That was also an article. Are you aware of that article?
I'm aware of that article.
You're aware, but the minister didn't worry about that. Because it appeared in the same platform, public domain. The minister didn't worry about that. He didn't call you in about that.
I was never called in.
But specifically the Medicare one. Doesn't that make you wonder why? Why did the minister only have interest? If he was worried about SAPS's image, shouldn't he have called you in for that other article as well? What do you think? Common sense. And now?
It's reputational damage. It's equally important.
Yes, but it's very simple.
Yeah.
Why were you taking so long to answer now? Should the minister not have called you in for anything else that surfaced in the public domain?
What the practice that he has established to call us when there is anything of possible reputation, yes, he probably should have called us for this one. No, he didn't call us.
Okay.
For the awarding of the Medicare 24 tender from Mr. Cat Matlala?
No.
Did you ever receive a bribe from anyone in respect of the same purpose?
No.
Did you ever get an instruction from your superior
No.
that against all odds, Medicare 24 must be given that tender?
No.
Are you aware of the implications if found to have deliberately misled Parliament, the legal implications of that?
Correct, Honorable Chair.
Okay. Let's go to your paragraph 19 of your statement. You make mention that the end user is actually the one who nominates those who must serve in the bid specification committee. So is there a criteria that defines how the end user, or what criteria must the end user use to nominate those particular individuals, or is just subjective from that particular end user?
Honorable Chair, the nomination criteria for members to serve in the bid specification and bid evaluation is that they should be technically knowledgeable with regards to the procurement that is being embarked upon.
That's the only criteria?
That's
knowledgeable and credible,
yes,
in terms of the procurement policy?
The reason why we appoint a chairperson and the facilitators from a procurement environment is so that they can bridge the gap with regards to the procurement knowledge.
Do you confirm that the people who served in respect of this particular tender, the people who served in the bid specification committee, are knowledgeable and credible?
The members are operating in that space, and they are section heads in that space. They ought to have been knowledgeable with regards to the services that are required with regards to this. What made it easier for me with regards to this one, the section heads at the level of Major General who manage the section and who know exactly what needs to be delivered were part of the bid specification as nominated.
Are they credible?
There is no reason for me to doubt their credibility at that time.
Are the people serving in the bid evaluation committee credible and knowledgeable?
Knowledgeable, I would say yes. Credible,
you don't know?
I don't know. I do not have a measure.
Are you not the one who's supposed to agree on the nominations of individuals to the BC?
I am.
So how do you not know if they are credible? If the policy instructs you to appoint people who are credible in the BC, how do you not know whether those people that would have been appointed in the BC are credible? What criteria was used? If you say the criteria is credible and knowledgeable.
We are using quite a number of things in our in the policing environment. One of the things that probably was used by the end user to nominate this was to look at their discipline.
No, let's leave the end user now.
Yeah.
The end user is already nominated.
Yes.
The ball is in your court.
Yeah.
You are the final arbiter of who must serve in the BC. Then are you confirming before Parliament that the people you would have agreed that they must be appointed to the BC are credible?
The criteria I use is knowledge, not credibility. It is expected of every member of the South African Police Service to be credible in their dealings.
General Fani, it's towards the end of the week for us to fight. It's in your statement. You say in your statement, the procurement policy instructs you or obligates you to appoint credible and knowledgeable people. So don't dismiss credible now.
Sure.
It's too late for you to dismiss credible now because you have done that statement under oath.
Yes.
Now, I'm saying, are you saying, confirming before Parliament, that the people who served in the bid evaluation committee are credible? You said they are knowledgeable. We have taken that.
Sure.
Are they credible?
I cannot vouch on credibility.
Thanks for watching.